Hey guys, welcome to the workout. Today we're going to do some inner thigh and some hamstrings. Okay, we're going to start with wide squats. I want you to take a wide stance and your toes are slightly turned out. We're going to go 15 reps on these. So every time you come up from the squat, just remember to exhale. Just keep breathing through these, and the wider your stance is, the more you're going to feel it in those inner thighs. Make sure you're coming down to about 90 degrees, right around there. You don't need to go past that, and just make sure your knees are not going over your toes. All right, the next one, we're going to go forward lunges, okay? So you're just taking a step forward, and you're bringing that back knee down to almost touch the floor. Not quite, but almost. And that front knee, make sure that knee is not going over the toe. Again, just keep that back. That way we keep our knees healthy. And we're going to go forward, then exhale as you come back. Forward, exhale. Forward, exhale. All right, we're going 10 reps on each leg here. And perfect. You're going to feel this in the inner thigh. You're also going to feel it a little bit on the outer thigh, the outer sweep of the quad, and the glutes. Okay. Perfect. All right. Just keep this going strong. Perfect. Way to get this workout in today, guys. Everyone's doing great. Okay. Next, we're going to lay down on the floor. We're going to do a lying adduction. That means the leg on the floor is going to be coming up to the ceiling, okay? We're just trying to raise that up to the ceiling. We're doing 20 reps on each side. It looks a little weird, but believe it or not, you're going to feel it on that inner thigh again, that inner thigh. Perfect. Yeah, just keep this going strong, guys. You know, this one takes a little getting used to. It's kind of a weird one, but yeah, 20 reps. If you're not feeling it at 20, do 40 reps. Right? I know the more reps you do, the more you're going to feel it. All right. Now we are going to a wide glute raise. Okay, that means I want your feet wide and I want your toes turned inward. Okay? Your feet are flat on the ground. You're going to feel this in the hamstring, but you're going to also feel it in that inner thigh. Okay, you're going to feel it in the glutes also. You're just feeling it a little bit everywhere, but really focus on that inner thigh. See if you can really make that mind-muscle connection. Going 20 reps on there. All right, now we're going into a one-legged glute raise, okay? Now, when you do these, I want that toe up, that foot that's on the ground. I want you pushing into the ground with your heel and raising your hips as high as you can. Every time you come up, I want you to exhale, okay? We're going 10 reps on each leg. Perfect. All right, way to work this, guys. We're still feeling that inner thigh. All right. This next glute raise, I want you to walk your feet out so they're not as close to your glutes. I want some more distance there. And you're going to do a glute raise with your feet spread further from you. Okay, so they're a little further away from your body, and you're going to really feel that again in the inner thigh. 20 reps there. Okay, next. All right, one of my favorites here is a lateral lunge. Now, the thing about the lateral lunge is when you step out, I don't want you to go completely to the side. I want you to come a little bit forward and a little bit to the side. You're kind of right in the middle there. Okay, it's a little bit healthier on the knee, and it's a little bit better for if you're a beginner so that you don't get into a weird situation where your knee starts hurting. Okay, and so you're just kind of stepping out kind of like that 45-degree angle. Okay, and you don't want your knee going over your toe. When you lunge down, I want you to push your glutes back, but keep your chest tall. Okay, you're going to lunge and then exhale back. And then lunge and then exhale back. Good. We're going 10 reps on each leg on this one. All right. This is a really good exercise right here. You're going to really feel that inner thigh on those ones. Okay. Next one. This one, you are really going to get this inner thigh now and the hips. I want you taking a wide stance, and you're going to squat down. See how I'm just kind of holding it? Just come down as low as you can. Some people might be able to come a little further than others depending on their mobility and flexibility going on in the hips. But you're just going to come down as low as you can. Then you're going to stand up tall. Okay, so then you're just going to come down again slowly. You can hold it for a second if you want, and then stand up nice and tall. Okay, and the wider your stance, the better. The more you're going to really feel that through the inner thigh, and you can't help but also feel it in the hips because it is working on your hip mobility. Okay, and this is just 5 reps. On your first and your last rep, just hold it down so you can really feel that stretch there. All right, next we are going to hit the hamstrings doing a one-legged deadlift, okay? So I want that back nice and straight, and your hands are staying close to your legs. I don't want your hands way out far. I want them pretty close to that knee and thigh and that front part of your shin there, okay? And your chest is out, and your back is nice and straight. And this is a bit of a balancing act as well. Now, if the one-legged is too hard for you, if it's too hard of a balancing deal, go ahead and do a regular deadlift like what I'm doing right here, okay? Just do those slowly. You can do like 20 of those instead of doing 10 one-legged deadlifts on each side, okay? But now here I've gone back to the one-legged deadlift, okay? So this is really great for the balance and working all those little stabilizers through the hamstring there, and really the whole leg and the glute and even in the ankle. So this is really a great exercise. All right, good job, everyone. Got 10 on each side there. All right, perfect. That is it for today. Okay, go out and make it a great day, guys.